2 wilderness camps. Camp Owakonze, Camp Couchiching. Couchiching founded by Pop Vance, the head coach of Evanston. Owakonze founded by Duke Childs, the head coach of New Trier, in the 1920s. Both focused on a summer program of vigorous athletics and wilderness camping and canoeing trips. Both understanding that living together, working together, having the opportunity to play and have fun together, and most importantly, camping together, were all experiences that turned young boys into young men. Looking at these images, it's very hard to tell the two camps apart. They have much the same facilities, many of the same programs. Most importantly, they have the same philosophy and the same traditions. If you talk to the alumni of either camp, they say that their experience at camp shaped who they are today more than any other single influence of their lives. Owakonze thrived for over 70 years until a combination of the loss of the train for transport and sharply higher costs brought an era we'd all loved to a close. But Couchiching is still thriving, partly due to the fact that in 1962 it changed from a for-profit camp to a foundation, with an endowment that helps keep tuition affordable. Today, the Camping and Education Foundation provides a camping experience for 260 young men at Couch and 175 women at Owakonze, their wonderful adjacent girls' camp. I'm Terry Jones, and from 1959 to 1972, I was the Owakonze camper, staff member, and finally assistant engineer. Here I am driving the gray boat. I'm steeped in the Owakonze tradition, but unusually, I'm also involved with Couchiching and Owakonze. As Owakonze wasn't available, my son went to Couchiching for 4 years, and I learned how remarkably similar it is to Owakonze. For the last 2 years, I've been a member of the Camping and Education Board of Trustees, and I can say with authority that their board and alumni remain driven to ensure that Couchiching continues to provide young men and young women with an unparalleled wilderness experience. Today, as Owakonze alumni, we have a unique opportunity to rekindle the Owakonze tradition in conjunction with the Camping and Education Foundation. Couchiching and Owakonze are looking to create a remote tripping outpost. An outpost that will advance the wilderness tripping skills of its future leaders. At the same time, Hub Stern, the current owner of Owakonze and a former camper, is looking to sell the facility. By acquiring the island from Hub and donating it to the Camping and Education Foundation, we can create that advanced tripping outpost and ensure that the Owakonze tradition continues. It will take some heavy lifting to make this a reality. We have to raise over $700,000. But the good news is that a group of Owakonze campers has already pledged over half that amount, and donations are tax deductible. It will take all of us pulling together to make this project a success. Will you help carry the load on this one last portage? I visited Owakonze this summer, and much is unchanged. Anderson Hall, the boathouse, the big gym, the A-frame, look much as they did when you were there. But it seemed so very empty. I had this sense that it was waiting for the shouts of returning campers, once again back from a wilderness adventure. Together, we can bring Owakonze back. Together, we can create a place where new leaders can thrive and become leaders like Don Williamson and Barney Sweat. Leaders like Steve Kling and Bob Jewell. Leaders like Fran Neer. We can bring Owakonze back. But we need your help to create experiences that live forever. Join Fran Neer and me, and together we can bring Owakonze back.